Ahoy, ahoy, everyone. It's Craig here, and I'm at Disneyland. Over the next couple of days, I'm going to be representing Dreams Unlimited Travel here while I check out what's happening this summer at the Disneyland Resort with Pixar Fest. That means I'm going to get to see the parade, I'm going to get to see the fireworks, and hopefully there's a lot of surprises in store. So I hope you enjoy checking it all out with me. Now, I will show off my room here at the Disneyland Hotel when it's ready for me to actually get in. I'll take you into the parks so that way you get to experience everything that I get to experience. But first, we're actually going to head to the media room so we can get a sneak peek at the Pixar Fest merchandise. I mean, you've probably seen it by the point that you're watching this, but it's the first time I'm going to get a chance to see it. So let's go. Let's take a look at the Pixar Fest merchandise here on display. We've got a bucket hat, which I cannot pull those off because usually they don't fit my head, but I'd be willing to try one day. We've got a coffee cup because nothing says special event like a special coffee mug. We've got these Pixar Fest medallions, which these are pretty neat actually. I know the shadow is going to kind of block it here. The lighting's a little harsh. And then we've got these water bottles as well. And moving on to the fabric merchandise, this is the back of a Pixar Fest hoodie, 2024, showcasing Inside Out, Monsters, Inc., and Toy Story. And then there is the kids version, which I think is absolutely adorable. I actually think that's my preferred design, but I won't fit in it. And that's the other side of the hat. Pixar balls. And then here is a t-shirt with bag satchel. And then a Spirit jersey, which it's a pretty solid Spirit jersey. And then finally, here are the new headbands that you can interchange, which I didn't know how they looked in, in photos, but in person, actually looks like a solid design. All the characters look adorable. So pretty neat to see it in person. I got the text that my room was ready while I was looking at all the merchandise, so we're gonna go ahead and check out where I'll be sleeping. And this is actually a first for me. I have stayed at the Disneyland Hotel so many times, and I feel like I always end up in the Fantasy Tower. When I'm lucky, I end up in the Adventure Tower. That's my favorite, not just because of the theme, but then I feel like those rooms are the biggest. But this time around, I'm staying in the Frontier Tower. It is the very first time I've stayed in this tower, so there's no difference in terms of the theming inside the room. It's the same. The lobby area is themed differently, and I'll show it off at some point, but I want to show you my specific room here in the Frontier Tower. I'm staying on the 12th floor, so I believe I will have a great view out, hopefully looking at mountains. We'll check that out in a second, but when you first walk in the room, it's actually split. The bathrooms, that is. On my right is where you'll find the toilet, and then the shower. And this is all pretty standard for the Disneyland Hotel. This is all the same ornamentation and such. And like all good Disney hotels, we have our Disney products right there on the wall. I will say this bathroom seems like it's a little bit dark. There's this light there, and then one light up above the shower, and that's it. But I don't mind a dark bathroom. The vanity area is across the way, and this is a little bit better. Apologies, I already washed my hands because it's hard to get rid of that plain feeling at all, and I needed to really wash my hands badly and not just in a public bathroom. So yeah, I always love these little Mickey hands holding up the lamps there. That's a great touch of this hotel. Not a double vanity, so two people can't get ready at the same time, but at least one person can be in this vanity, getting ready for the day while the other person is showering or doing whatever they do in that side. The closet is right in here too, so you have your extra pillow and blanket. You have your Disneyland Hotel robes and your iron up there, your ironing board, extra hangers, the wall safe. You have a luggage rack with a person's backpack already on it. It's mine. And we'll move into the room. You know, you always got to look down at the carpet. The firework carpet with the hidden Mickeys on there. Classic. And here is where I need to get my computer out and start doing work soon because I've got a lot of work to do while I'm here. So not a huge desk space, but tons of outlets there. You have 3 regular outlets plus 2 USB, regular USBs, and then 2 USB-Cs. So more than enough. And then you have your little Mickey headlamp there in the mirror. Hi. You have another cute little Mickey lamp here off to the side. Love the TV. Hey, welcome to me. Always nice to see that. Glasses for what you're gonna pour your glasswares in. No, they're the glasswares. You pour glass stuff in there. I don't know what I'm talking about. The Keurig with your coffee set up right there. 3 drawers. Rhino would not be happy about that at all. He'd say there's not enough room. Those tiny drawers, the refrigerator, and of course, wouldn't be my refrigerator without a beer already in there. I was down working at the by the pool and decided to just, treat myself. I'm in California. So here's a little chair off to the side here. Just, perfect for reading. You have the lamp there, you sit in the chair, you read. And then of course, the beds. On this side, we have a dream is a wish your heart makes. And on the other side, it is when you're fast asleep. And then on the back wall, of course, you have that beautiful Sleeping Beauty castle built into the wood there. And we're gonna do the kiss goodnight, don't worry about that. Like all the rooms in the Disneyland Hotel, you have the iconic picture of Walt walking through the castle. And while I'm here, I might as well just do it. It's not gonna pick up because I have the small mic on me and not the regular mic, but let's look at it. I sleep with this on nonstop while I'm here. I'm sure we will look at it again at some point, but it is one of my favorite details about this room. So I am in what I believe is a standard view, which that means I am looking out at what will one day be Disneyland Forward, I believe. I think that's what they're planning on doing, is taking over this parking lot, which I think this is the, I'm not gonna pretend like I know. I think the Toy Story one's further down. I don't remember which one this is, but yeah, I think they're gonna take over this parking lot and this is gonna be part of Disneyland Forward. And down there is where the DVC kind of entrance is to the Discovery Tower. There's lots of residential homes behind this area. I've got a little bit of mountains off there in the distance. To the left, that is the Pixar Place Hotel. Technically, I have a kind of a theme park view room. I don't know how much one person would consider it, but looking straight out, I mean, that's Radiator Springs off in the distance, and I can see kind of like the arched entrance for San Francisco, the back of Goofy Sky Skull, the Golden Zephyr, all right there. And that is that the Golden Zephyr? Yeah, that's the Golden Zephyr right there. So yeah, I've got like a mini theme park view in a way. Pretty cool. And see the Grand Californian off there. So actually, it's not the most exciting view, but it could be a lot worse. It definitely could be a lot worse. So I'm digging it. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm barely gonna be in my room here. It's all about being in the parks while I'm at Disneyland. So let's move out for one more second, get a nice wide look at this room here. There's the beds again. Plenty of room under the beds for luggage. Yeah. This is my room. Welcome to it. Okay, I'm gonna get some work done right now and we're gonna pick back up and we're gonna be heading to the parks. I'm not sure which one yet, but we'll be heading to one of them. I think the highlight of the parade for me was probably seeing Red Panda May from Turning Red. But beyond that, the Luca float was also extremely impressive, especially seeing kind of the transformation that can happen with some of the characters. And even the Joe Gardner float, I didn't think the concept art looked really great for it, but I actually think it translated really well. And when you add all of those floats on to, seeing some of the awesome Pixar characters from Toy Story, The Incredibles, so many Pixar stories all in one parade. And I think that it is going to be a highlight for many for Pixar Fest. But I have to bounce to the next thing. I'll fill you in what it was. I'm back over where I need to be next, and that is Hollywoodland for Club Pixar. But while I was editing my video of the parade, I just wanted to mention that I was starving, so I went to Lucky Fortune Cookery, and I finally got the beef birria ramen. And, it's a ramen noodle dish, but the twist is it's made with beef birria, which is extremely popular across the way at the Mexican quick service that they have in San Francisco. And I actually really loved this ramen, and it hit the spot. Warm soup on a coolish California night, that's always going to be something that is perfect. Had a lot of spice to it. It almost tasted like chili, which is kind of odd, but it still really worked for me. But now I'm gonna go check out Club Pixar and see what that's all about. Club Pixar was interesting, and because it was set up for a special party for us, I feel like I didn't actually get a good representation of what it will be like on a normal day. The main entertainment in this area was a dance troupe that would come out and do really artistic representations of some of the Pixar movies. There was also a chance for guests to participate as well, too. Like during the Toy Story section, they were teaching everyone a line dance. So it's different when you have a bunch of tables for a private dinner sat down. You can't really get an idea of what it'll actually be like on a normal day. But when guests have a chance to participate, I think it'll be a lot more lively in that way. And yeah, beyond that, this entire area, there's definitely a lot of cute photo ops that are placed around. They're showing Pixar shorts in this kind of drive-in theater style setting where you can sit back and relax a little bit and just unwind with some Pixar shorts. But for me, the highlight of our time here was getting to meet some of the new characters like Luca and Alberto from Luca, and then also had the chance to meet Ember and Wade from Elemental. And these meet and greets while they were in our Club Pixar area because of the media event, sales event. On a normal day during Pixar Fest, they'll actually be meeting over in the Fantasyland Theater at the little photo op, fun and games setup that they're going to have over there in Disneyland Park. But very, very cool characters to get a chance to meet, especially for me, Elemental, because I have really, really grown to enjoy that movie every time I give it a chance to actually watch it. But the reason why I'm checking in later about Club Pixar is because basically from the end of our time in Club Pixar, we had no amount of time to get over to Disneyland Park to check out the Together Forever fireworks.
I've never met nobody like you. Had friends that got bad bodies. It's true, but they don't turn my tummy the way you do.
Everyone has their own personal favorite Disneyland fireworks show, and I'm not saying that Together Forever, a Pixar nighttime spectacular, is my favorite, but I do think that it is a good show, and I'm happy that it's been able to return to Pixar Fest and that it has been updated to include some of the newer movies that have been released, because I do think that like adding in a selection from Elemental and then the Turning Red additions to it, I feel like it added an extra energy, a bit of freshness into the show, and I enjoyed the original iteration of it. But yeah, I'm really digging the latest Pixar movies that have been coming out, so I like that they're being included into the show. And it's really a show you can watch from so many locations. You can see the projections and the fireworks from back by It's a Small World. If you want a really different view, you can go into Galaxy's Edge and you're going to hear Star Wars music that goes along with the show that they've made custom shows for. I haven't had a chance to check that out yet, but that'll be the next time that I come back to Disneyland. And then you always have the classics. You have the hub area and Main Street USA. Personally, for me, my favorite spot to be is right up in front of the castle. Like, if you're able to be right up on the rope that blocks it off, I think it just is such a unique view. It really is my favorite. You get to see, like in this show, you would be able to get to see the Buzz Lightyear and Carl and Ellie's house from up. You get to see those so close. The fireworks aren't blocked by the castle like they are in Walt Disney World from this view. It's really a perfect area, but you have to get there very early. You have to put in a lot of time and dedication to get that spot. So obviously, Main Street USA is a nice balance. You're further back, so some of those details are a lot harder to see. But I still think that, it's a unique way to watch the show because you have the projections all up and down Main Street USA still happening. There's some special effects during the fireworks show. So I really do think that you can't go wrong with however you choose to watch the fireworks. But my personal preference is just get as close to the castle as possible. But that ended my Pixar night, and now I am going to move on to my next bit of Pixar Fest fun, and I'm going to head over and check out the little setup that they have over in the Fantasyland Theater at Disneyland Park. And I'm really interested to see what they do there besides having the character meet and greets and photo ops. I really want to know if it's it's going to be a highlight of the event overall. So I think I'm going to make my way to Disneyland. Last time for Pixar Fest, they had this Buzz Lightyear and Woody car, I believe sitting out front of Cars Land, but they've moved them to downtown Disney now, just outside of the Disneyland Hotel and security, so everyone can come see them. It's also my first time seeing the new area here in downtown Disney since construction walls have started to come down. Right there is a stage for performances, and I like the vibe that is happening here. And once all these restaurants are actually open, it's going to be a pretty awesome part of downtown Disney. Walking through downtown Disney, they have a lot of these new decorations up for Pixar Fest. This is the turning red one, and then right over here is my favorite that I've seen so far. There was a Soul one further back, but I couldn't really get a good shot of it. We have Coco, which, yes, I'm going to always choose Coco over almost everything Pixar. And then rolling around here, we'll make our way to the Monsters, Inc. one, which actually, I think that's pretty cute too. Yeah, I like this as well. Still like Coco best because of the movie, but cute stuff. Now, these restaurants actually just soft opened yesterday, I believe. The space of the former Uva bar here, which is now Centrico's, and then Paseo right around the bend where Catal was, and right next to it you have Tiendita. And I apologize for butchering my Spanish right there, but this is the little quick service kiosk, which this I don't think was open yesterday, but now it appears that is open as well. So, I really wanted to try the breakfast there, and it won't be open tomorrow when I'm waking up super early to get breakfast. But very cool to see that all open. Was not expecting it, so I will not be able to really add that into my plans at any point, but it will definitely be available for Rhino and Hannah when they're out here in a couple weeks. And another decoration up ahead on the left here is this Cars one. Got Lightning McQueen, Sally, Tow Mater, all the best. Looping back around to breakfast, I actually did grab breakfast today at Tangaroa Terrace because they've had on the menu for the longest time now that I haven't been able to try, but I finally did, a Loco Moco burrito. And I love Loco Moco. It's like my favorite Hawaiian breakfast, gravy, hamburger patty, egg, rice, and this was all of that, but in a burrito form, and it was filling, came with pineapple, came with salsa to dip it in, which that was weird. I would have rather just had extra gravy to dip it in. That would have made it like over the top, and if they would have put some green onions in there, that would have been pretty okay with me too. But yeah, I would absolutely get it again for breakfast if I really wanted to be filled up. It was solid. The biggest decoration installation for Pixar Fest is right in the middle of the Esplanade, and it gives off that Tower of the Four Winds feel, very 1964-65 World's Fair vibe, if it also included Pixar Fest. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is massive. Every photo I saw of it, I did not understand its scale and size, and then you stand in front of it in person, and it is large, like really large. And, it's got all of those same characters from all the little smaller pieces throughout downtown Disney. So I like that. And I really do like that it has that 360-degree perspective to it. So as you make your way around, you're going to see different characters that you didn't necessarily see on the other side. I just don't have words for it right now. I'm still trying to really grasp just how massive it is. And it will be here for Pixar Fest. When you make it into Disneyland, you start to see all the little decorative emblems that they have up inside here too. I just came over to Doug because, I mean, it's Doug. Why wouldn't you go to Doug? But I'll probably show off some more that are all around Town Square here, and then the big Pixar decoration. Moving towards the castle, here's one with Miguel on it. Beautiful flowers, and just up around the flagpole, we have the Pixar Fest giant piece of decor. And yes, it is not as large as it is outside, but this thing's still very big. It's very, very big. The back side of the decoration is the same as the front side, so you have two options, but obviously there's a better backdrop behind one of the sides if you're looking to get in a picture with it, but can't go wrong. Like I said, the emblems are all up and down Main Street, USA. So you have to find your favorite Pixar character. Not a Pixar character, but always love a good horse and trolley situation. I know the Pizza Planet truck isn't really a character, but at the same time, it kind of has become a character at this point. So I'm happy that it gets its own emblem. And now we need an emblem for the omnibus because it's just iconic. Maybe I'll ride that today. I won't. I never have time. I'm gonna have to head to Fantasyland Theater very soon here, but I decided to fuel up on the way with a stop at Edelweiss Snacks, not for a chimichanga, but cheesy garlic pretzel bread. This stuff is delicious. It's like just over $8 after tax. It's basically a pretzel loaf that's cheesy, garlicky, buttery. It is wonderful. So I'm gonna make a Disney snack attack about it right now, but I am so excited to eat it. I've been practicing this for like a half an hour now and I can finally say it. I'm here at the Fantasyland Theater for the Pixar Pals Playtime Party. Just have to remember 4 Ps, Pixar Pals Playtime Party. I'm gonna forget it in 2 seconds from now, but let's go check it out.
Stop, stop, roar, roar, swing your tail on the floor, go, stop, stop, roar, roar, you gotta do it, nice, we got it, stop, stop, roar, roar, swing your tail on the floor. We're thinking, is it Santos? It's Santos, everyone go, Santos! Santos is the worst villain ever now. Oh, I'm so sorry, you're not dancing. Freeze! All right, hands way up high. All right, put your hands way up high. It's time to shake it! Oh, don't fight the rhythm. Oh, come on. You got it. And hop. 3 more times, we jump. And hop. 2 more, we go, we jump. And well, we hop. 1 more time, we go, we jump. All right, we're gonna jump up high 2 times. Go, jump. Now walk. Hey, jump again. Hey, woo. Jump higher. Come on. Come on, Pete. Ready, go. We go low. We go high, high. Again, we go low and high. I see you back there.
No, toma. Va. Toma. Someone. Yeah. I'll take over this device for using. Drink got on it now, my friend.
Color me shocked, but I'm actually impressed with the Pixar Pals Playtime Party over in Fantasyland Theater. There were so many Pixar characters. Like they had high energy, get everyone around you, dancing, performancing happening for most of our time that we were in there. And it was, I think it was 4 performers, but then they slowly added characters. They added The Incredibles. They added characters from Toy Story. I believe then Joy and Sadness. ended up out there too, and I feel like I'm missing someone, but there was a lot of characters on stage, and that was just what was happening there. And then they started to come down in the crowd a little bit of a time, and we're dancing with everyone, and it was really high energy. But if that wasn't your thing, there were also multiple photo ops where you could just take photos with the characters, not dance with them. They had the brothers from Onward. They were in one spot. They had Russell and Doug from Up. They had the Luca boys, and then who was the last one? Oh, Wade and Ember from Elemental. That's right. And yeah, so you had 4 different character meet and greets that would come and go. There was plenty of dancing. It just, it's one of those things, if your kids are extroverts, if you're extrovert, then it's probably going to be a fantastic time. But if I don't know if it's not for adults. There will be some adults who enjoy it, but it's more let your younger ones go out and have a fun time dancing around and burn some energy. But I'm happy I checked it out. And now I'm going to continue my tour of eating. I just recorded a Disney snack attack with the beef birria toasted cheese from Jolly Holiday, and it was so good. The very first time I had this thing, I gave it a not so great review, but I just love it now. I'm having birria fever all the time, I think. So totally recommend that. Watch the Disney snack attack with it. But now I actually have a lightning lane booked for Pirates of the Caribbean, and if I get in a back row, maybe I'll share a little bit with you. But I don't want to ruin it for anyone else, and it's very rare that I actually come to these parks and I'm not filming nonstop, so I might take some time to just enjoy it, but we'll see in a couple seconds here.
It's the treasure map for sure, and no mistake. And by thunder, that scoundrel Here, kitty, kitty,
See that? Over here. Easy boy. Here, give Zacchaeus a pretty little picture. I say grab his ears. Looking over to Drink up to me hardest yo-ho. Yo-ho, yo-ho, the fire's
Pirates of the Caribbean was great, and I still have a lot more I want to accomplish in this park in terms of rides, but I'm going to run over to California Adventure because I need to ride Incredicoaster today if I'm really going to get in the Pixar spirit. Won't be able to take you on, but I'm going to have fun. apologies for the bad audio for a couple seconds here, but wanted to also point out that there are the same emblems in Disney California Adventure, just as there are over at Disneyland. So technically, if you've seen them in one park, you've seen them in both. I feel the exact same way about the main statue. I mean, this is in a better place than Disneyland's, but I think it's the exact same characters. I should be looking at a picture and actually being able to confirm it, but my mind has gone blank, and I feel like I've seen this design of Pixar characters so much that I've lost all hope for my life. I'm so happy they brought back the Pixar movie posters, but in the Cars world with Toy Car Story, Monster Trucks Inc., Fueling Nemo, and the Incredicars. You are a toy car. Sorry for disappearing for so long. As you can tell, it's now nighttime, and I ended up just basically going on all rides that I actually can't film on. So I did, what did I do? I did Incredicoaster, of course, and then I did, what else? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy, Mission Breakout, and I tried to go on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, but it's been down like the entire time. I went on Indiana Jones Adventure, so just a lot of stuff that I'm not going to be doing any filming on because I don't want to lose my camera. But yeah, Disneyland's actually already closed now because they're doing a Star Wars night tonight. So yeah, I'm shut out of there. And then as for here, World of Color is going to be happening in a little bit, and I am not staying for that because I'm just too exhausted. My flight is at like 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to leave property at like 7. So I'm just calling it a night. So thanks for following along with me. I know it was not a lot of excitement, probably. Hopefully I got you a little bit excited about Pixar Fest. But yeah, it was fun for me. So I hope it was also fun for you as well. So thank you to Disney for having me out here for this Pixar Fest media sales event and giving me a sneak peek at everything to do with Pixar Fest that you can experience now through August 4th. So this should be releasing on day 1 of Pixar Fest. So yeah, you have until August 4th to check it out here at Disneyland Resort. And I hope you do if you're a Pixar fan, because there's a lot of fun to be had during this season. So thank you again, and I will see you back at Walt Disney World. Not Disneyland again, I wish, right? But I'll see you back on the East Coast. Take care, bye-bye.